Hey everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I hope everybody can hear me all right, and I hope everybody can see me okay. I have a new little studio set up, as everybody can see. I've been using this recently for my videos and stuff, so I hope it works out all right, and I have all these different lights and stuff, so I think it'll be all right. But I hope everybody is having a good Monday today. I figured I'd do my live stream today. It's been a little while since I've actually came on here and took the time to do a live stream, but I decided that I probably should go on and do a live stream and you know, share everybody what's going on. We've been preparing, for this coming up cold snap. I'll talk a little bit about that coming up. A lot of times right now, these cold snaps happen in northern places, but this is just forecast. A lot of times, they say things that we think that are going to be bad, but sometimes they're not right all the time. But we're just going to go by record. But anyway, most of the states down south are going to have a pretty bad, I'd say, cold front coming in. And, we've been preparing for that lately and trying to get all that stuff set up and, putting candy borders on the hive and pollen patties and with Apis Biologics in it and doing all this different stuff. And I hope everybody is doing all right. We have a couple things planned tonight. So I appreciate it whenever everybody jumps in, and I hope everybody, go and share this live stream out, if you will, to maybe get more people come in and listen in. And I appreciate it. I see Ronnie in there, James, Tim, and Hannah. And I think we have some more folks. And then Vincent's in the back room gonna moderate comments and things. So I appreciate everybody jumping in. And when you jump in, go and give this live stream a thumbs up. It'll help out the channel. And while you're, on this live stream, maybe share it out. It'll help me out a lot. But right now, it hasn't been much about bees. But this past couple of days, it has been about bees for me. Not necessarily going into the bees, not inspecting the hives, but really trying to manage them and making sure that the bees have enough food. And a lot of times northern beekeepers can't do those things, like get into the bees like some southern beekeepers can, like I can. I've been getting into bees, doing some coverage lately inside of beehives, especially for northern beekeepers who cannot get into their hives. I find it enjoyable for those beekeepers and beekeepers, all the beekeepers who watch my channel. You'll see those videos. Those are very good too. I see some more people jumping in. Kinnear J65, good to see you. Who all made getting snow? I got plenty to share in Middle Tennessee. I hear Nashville is supposed to get a lot of snow, and I also hear Northern Alabama is supposed to get a lot of snow too. And, I don't think we're going to get snow, for the record, because I don't really think that stuff's going to happen. But tomorrow, the high's like maybe 50 or something like that. And tomorrow morning, it is supposed to rain. And then that night, which is going to be Tuesday night going into Wednesday morning, it's going to be like 17 degrees or something like that. It's going to be very, very cold. It's only going to get up to about 38 degrees that day. So it is not going to be like a very good day to be going outside or doing anything like that. And on that day, we're not going to be able to do any bees because it's going to be way too cold. And I just plan on just kind of hanging out around the beehives and stuff, for a couple of days. I'll probably do a lot of videos inside, so I'll be getting some more videos rolling and do some more stuff like that. Today, we are just kind of getting some of the other things prepared, like other things, like maybe a little firewood and whatever, because, getting stuff like that prepared, and, a lot of other things around here, trying to make sure that are ready for this cold snap, like, our pipes and stuff of fountains on the outside of the house, ones that I use for my bees to put sugar water in, water and mix it with sugar water. So we've been doing a little bit of that today, but I've mostly been out earlier this morning out in the bee yard putting on some more candy boards. And actually, I made some palm patties today along with little Apis Biologics in it. And I think that's going to be doing very well. Hope they'll be all right. I think they'll do all right. And, that's what we've been doing around here earlier this week and to last week. I actually got into the bees and I did a video on checking a dead out. Unfortunately, I had a dead out that, it's unfortunate that it happened. I mentioned that in the video, but it did happen. And I took this chance that I had of the dead out to make it educational for other beekeepers. So, I did that video, and you should get, whenever you're done watching this live stream in about an hour, go on and check that out. I think that would be a good, very good video to go check out. I see James down there as well. Got around close to a foot of snow here. Been cleaning hive entrances out, and it was 62 here today, but it's fixing to get really cold in the teens. It's supposed to get in the teens here too. It's supposed to be really cold Tuesday night going into Wednesday morning. And like I said, tomorrow morning, this Tuesday morning, it's not going to be cold, but it's going to be raining a little bit. It's like a 50% chance to rain. So when we get to that, then we're going to, probably have rain on the ground. And we still have some puddles, and our creek is actually flowing. Last time I checked it yesterday out at the creek. You guys know that little creek. I mentioned it on a couple of videos a while back when I made the new BR down there, which unfortunately didn't really work out. But next year we'll roll things on next year and see how things continue and go forth on what we were doing last year, but we unfortunately weren't able to get done. And it just kind of dwindled slowly until there was no beehives there. So I just moved everything back to over here because I figured I would start from new next year down at the creek. But I do see we have, if you guys do have questions, I forgot to mention that if you guys have any questions or anything to ask, go on and leave it in the comment section below and share it out to anybody who wants to join in. I appreciate it. I got a couple of topics, like I said. As you guys can see on the title, intentional beekeeping, that's right. And I've mentioned proactive beekeeping on a recent video of mine, and I want to talk about intentional beekeeping because I hear this term a lot, and a lot of people may not understand it. So I'll talk a little bit about tonight. Give a little time to talk about this subject. I think it's a really good subject, and I want to talk about it. That's why I want to talk about it, because I think it's really something important for beekeepers to get around to thinking about being intentional with their bees, and I think that's important too. We'll talk about that along with some other things. We also do have some other things planned for the future of this live stream, so stay tuned. But that's really what's going on here. It hasn't really been a big day today overall getting into the bees, but we just been I cracked a couple lids today and put some of the palm patties, like I said today. It was actually around 62 degrees today, like it is for Rodney, and and those kind of things. But we're getting ready for those things. I think it's important for everybody to get ready for them. I know a lot of people are getting prepared for this. I think it's a good idea to be prepared for this rather than being underprepared. I've talked a lot about those things that a lot of beekeepers fail to miss and fail to do, preparing themselves for cold weather. Because a lot of times beekeepers will say, I don't need to prepare because it's not going to harm my bees. But it is good to prepare your bees for winter. And I don't see really any problem with over preparing them, for cold snaps or for things like this. But it's just personal preference really on how beekeepers prepare their bees. I can't tell somebody how to prepare their bees, but I can give a little bit of insights on preparing bees. What I do, of course, as I say this, then you also got the other thing that I'm down here in Alabama. So some people up north, like in Illinois, Canada, and some of these other states, maybe even other countries, if you're watching from another country, then you look at it and you say, well, you can, like, beekeepers up north, there's some things that you can't do, that I can do down here. Like in Canada, you cannot, I don't really think you should open beehives in Canada, especially because a lot of times during the days, the high will only get to about 20 degrees. and I think you're actually lucky if you even get higher than that. And um, it's just some of those kind of things. I see Ron down there. Good to see you, Ron. Thanks for checking in, and it's good to see you. And I also see Michael down there. Good to see you too. I have some things planned for coming up in the live stream, so stay watching. I appreciate it. We got a topic. I don't want to wait to the topic till we get kind of more into the live stream. If you guys do have any questions, I'll answer them later on in the live stream and talk about some other things as well. And I've just been really, for people who are missing, if you guys weren't in here for the start of the live stream, all I've really been talking about is this coming up cold front that we're all facing, mostly down south and up north. I know a lot of people up north, like in Illinois or maybe New York or some of those places, are about to see some really cold weather. So, stay on alert for weather storms or very cold, snow and some of those things. Because, look, I don't deal with snow down here. I've never really dealt with snow with my bees. But what I do know about snow, and I'll give a couple pointers before we get into the main topic tonight, and whenever you get snow or any kind of ice on the top of your lid, what I hear is a good idea to do, and this is something I do recommend for any beekeeper to do if you live in a place that you have snow or any of these other different winter things that I don't have, which is a lot of times the snow whenever it snows very hard and you have a lot of snow, a lot of times that snow builds up on the entrance. A lot of beekeepers fail to realize that the snow that goes on the entrance, that falls on the entrance, and you don't move it out of the way, this is a may, if you have a, let's just say, a solid screen board, it could definitely potential risk. But if you have a screen board, unless if you have like 5 feet of snow and your hives are only like 3 feet off the ground, then maybe it's a concern. But I don't know if anybody really have even experienced 5 feet of snow. I'm sure it's possible, but all I've really heard was probably 2 feet of snow. And hey, even down here in Alabama, if we even get maybe, let's say, 5 inches or maybe even a foot, that's something big for us because down south, around our area, we're in southeastern Alabama, so we're not really used to snow. So when snow does come, then it tells us that it's very cold outside, and that's just something else. But a lot of people up north that experience snow all the time will say, "Oh, 2 feet of snow or 1 foot of snow is nothing," and sometimes that does happen up north and stuff. But a lot of times, northern beekeepers have better experience with their climate, and I'm better with mine. So I even take a lot of different things. Like, let's just say I'll take information from Canadian beekeepers, sorry. And but what I do is I change it around to the point where I can make it to be something that works for me. I don't take it right out of the box and use it like the way they do because most likely it probably won't work for me because I'm up here in Alabama. They're up there in Canada. But what I can do is I can take that, maybe put some different nuts and bolts on it. Maybe it has the wrong screws, put a different screws in there, and then I make it work. That's what I've always mentioned. That's what I've always taught, and that's what I've always, the mindset I've had. That you can always learn from other beekeepers, no matter where they are from. But what you do have to do is, if it doesn't work for you, you can always change it up and fit it to your to your likeness or your needs. James, 16 inches right now. Is that temperature, James, or is that actually snow? Because if that's snow, 16 inches, then that's let's see. That's actually, how much is a foot? 12 plus 2. That'd be about 12 inches and 4 inches of snow. So, I think the highest that we've had down here is probably about 14 inches at one point, but I don't think we're going to get up to that point again. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to um, hammer the hammer too quick because then I don't know what's going to expect in the future. But I see JW Soupstone Farms. Good to see you. Snow. Wow, that must be but yeah, let's see. Um 17 people on. Well, it's good to see everybody. I'm glad everybody's actually checking in. Good to see a lot of people comment in the comment section below where you are from so everybody knows where you're from. I think that'd be interesting to see. And let us know what your preparations are for this coming up cold front. I think it's something interesting other beekeepers may learn from whenever you check in, and everybody will be able to learn from each other. That's the big reason why I do these live streams. Not really for how many people I can get on or how many subscribers I have or all that different things. The reason why I really do these live streams is to learn from one another, and I really like that. And I think that's something that every beekeeper should think about. So, Oh, I see some new names in here. Justin Johnson, good to see you. 26 negative, so negative 26 Fahrenheit wind chill here in North Indiana today. Wow. Rodeville, Alabama, 30 minutes east of Huntsville, Alabama. Good. That's good to hear. Vermont, low 20 all week. Wow, that's pretty cold. So, our low is supposed to be around 16 to 18 degrees, along with, you gotta factor in wind chill, of course. So that's gonna go about down to about, I'm gonna rough it about 9 degrees, I'm gonna say, for just a long shot at it. But that's what we've been doing. That's what everybody's been doing, preparing our bees, and that's been my priority recently. That's just been my priority to make sure all these things are good. Ever ever used a 5 frame nuke for honey producer? I have had very good results with it last year. Ever used 5 frame nuke for honey producer, like honey production? Well, I hear that sometimes you can really get a good source from nukes. I've used a lot of different things, and I think nukes is on that on a list of what I'm probably going to do next year. I could do it, but I've used just for the main. I've used, let's see, um like a deep, along with the different things with honey in it, and extracted, and I got about a 5 gallon bucket. So what I always do is I round up my honey so I can save at like a 10 frame deep box will produce about 5 gallons of honey, and I gotta say that is very good because a 5 gallon bucket will go about $200. And if you're in this producing honey for money standpoint, then you can go buy it like that. And a lot of times, what people like to do when they order honey from the gallon is a lot of times they get it kind of cheaper. I thought I'd mention that. A lot of times people see that on the market. They'll get money honey by the gallon, and sometimes that works too, and people sell that for money. And I've talked about money for beekeeping, making money from beekeeping, and that's one of the things next year that I'm looking forward to. Maybe make a little bit of money on the side with my bees, but next year I just really want to get to a point where I can get good, strong calves. This year, throughout winter, I have a decent sea of strong calves, but next year I want to make it more decency, more stronger calves going into winter. Excuse me, but negatives all weekend and back in 40s next week. Next week, we're supposed to be back in the 50s and 60s, so that'll be good. All right. A lot of times down south, throughout cold temperatures, it'll go up and down, and we'll get these different temperatures. And, sometimes that stuff kind of happens where you have fluctuating temperatures. I've mentioned it before, I've preached it all the time, that down here in Alabama that we've have like fluctuating temperatures, and it is something that you never know what the temperature is going to be. But one day, you can just fix it out. 7 Fahrenheit. Really feel -5. That's pretty cold where you're at, James. Probably not warm at all. And you know, just kind of making sure everything's done. That's what I've been doing, and that's what everybody else is doing. Also, if you guys have any questions, I'll save them for later and talk about them. And we've hit about 20 minutes into live stream and 18 people. Good to see everybody. like I said earlier, let us know where you're from so everybody knows where everybody is from. I think that'd be good for everybody to, look in. And like I said, go on and click the thumbs up for everybody who's checking in. I would really appreciate it. I think it helped me out a lot. But anyway, I've already talked about some of these other things. I want to talk about the main topic tonight, and I also got some other things planned coming up in the live stream. So everybody who's here, stay in the live stream, because whenever we get to a certain part of this live stream, I have something I want to do, and I don't want anybody to go away. And I'll go on. I'm not going to be the person to keep everything from everybody, because I know everybody's thinking, what's he going to do? What's he going to do? And everybody's going to leave because they're not interested. So I'm planning. Now this is just planning, but this is probably what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to do a giveaway later on for one of my posters, and that's what my plan is to do. I wanted to do that in this live stream to show everybody my support for everybody who's on here, because it's been a while since I've actually gave away a poster. And what I mean by poster is just these little things. Now, I will say this: it isn't anything big. It isn't anything the biggest, but I just want to do it just for so everybody. I'll show my appreciation to everybody, because we actually just hit 1,350 subscribers. I mean 1,000. Sorry, I can't say it right. 1,350 subscribers. There we go. That's how many I've got up to, and we'll do a giveaway coming up. So y'all share it out with anybody, and we'll do that giveaway here soon. And whoever wins it will be able to come away with the poster, and I'll send it out to you guys, whoever wins it, in probably a week or two. But I see Earl's down there. Good to see you. And I do want to share this one thing with everybody. I figured I will. And I've been having a little bit of a beetle problem. If you guys remember on my recent video, and I want to get on this topic a little bit about beetles, because Earl's down there. We had Earl on a live stream a while back, and it's good to see you in here. And before we do this, I do see a question down there I want to go on and get to. It's from Gunline Bees, and also do have different things to talk about. Have you cleaned everything up and re-waxed for spring? And that is a very good question from Tim and Hannah. And I do want to answer it, and I know what he means, and I have thought about it, but not all the way yet. I've been really focused on this cold weather coming up. I'm planning on doing that here soon. And I do want to re-wax the frames, because a lot of my frames have just been sitting out. Some of them have been in the rain. I just need to regroup all my things. And I'm going to do this before spring comes, because I need to be prepared and clean a lot of my things up and make it a little bit more organized, so it'll be easier to get to in the future. Because in the future, I know I'll look back to the past and wish I did this and that. And one of those things I want to do is, of course, get everything cleaned up and prepped up for upcoming spring. That's what I'm excited for spring. I know a lot of other beekeepers are ready for spring, and can't tell you how much I'm ready for it to come, so then we can actually do things with our bees, like making honey and all these different things. But that's basically what it is. But I do want to show you guys this, and I don't know. So this right here at Hive Life last year, was it the year before? It was in 2023. 2023 Hive Life. And I know a lot of people probably wondered if I was going to the North American Honeybee Expo. A lot of people didn't see me there. Unfortunately, we weren't able to make it, but maybe next year, if all things go well. Just been kind of busy lately with other things. 6 inches of snow where Earl is at. I think Earl's in Kentucky, somewhere in the middle of the United States. But like I said, he gave me this right here, and I plan on using it. So he gave this to a lot of other beekeepers. It's a homemade fondant, or not fondant, but a homemade, if I can find it. Can't. Oh, that don't look good. But homemade beetle peppermint treatment. And I know a lot of people wonder about like treatments and stuff. Like peppermint to work, and I think that's a really good idea to keep beetles from destroying your hives. And this is I plan on Earl making this up at some point. I've been busy. I haven't been able to do it, but I plan on trying it out and making a video of it, of me making it and putting it on the hive and testing it out. And I think it works, and I see a lot of people have success with it. I've been wanting to do this. I remembered it one day. It was in my drawer because it's been a year, and I've wanted to do this, but at one point I just forgot. But then I got to a point where I opened up my drawer, and I found this along with the instructions on how to do it right here. And then I ended up, getting it out, and I plan on doing it, but I haven't been able to get around to it. So I just wanted to I saw Earl down there, so I just wanted to let him know that I'm going to do that at some point, and I appreciate that. But even though it was a year ago, but yeah, when we talk about this kind of peppermint stuff, I'm gonna show it again. If you guys didn't see, this is just some different things, peppermint and stuff that you'll use for it, and Earl's if you guys see Earl down there, he does this right here and does like peppermint and stuff, and I've been wanting to do it because I hear that peppermint does um make the beetles go away basically, and I don't know how, but scientifically I gotta research some of that. But what I really think is that the smell and the lure of this peppermint, it detains, or not really detains, but it deters. That's the word I'm looking for. It deters the beetles away because the beetles don't like that smell of the peppermint. But this is one question I do have, and because I looked at it and I saw on here that it does of course do small hive beetles. That's what it's made for. Also, charcoal mites, wax moths, and I can't really see what it says. And so I think that also does deter tracheal mites if people have problems. But I really think a lot of people will know, and people hear that that's something that Adams, if you guys know who he is, he's able to figure out. I forgot his name, but anyway, I'm sorry. I'm getting off the point that the best way to treat or get rid of these charcoal mites is breeding a type of a good bees, and that's what I try to do. But let's see. I want to see who's in here thus far. Three Oaks Honey Farm, Tracy. Good to see him there. And we got Mike. Earl is the king of beetle maintenances. I will say that 100% sure. If you guys want to learn about peppermint, go to Earl's channel, Hillbilly Beekeeping with Hillbilly Earl, and you'll be able to find a lot of good videos on there. And I think that's something good. This past year, I hardly had any beetles at all. That's good to know and good to hear. I have a lot of beetles and things like that, and they are annoying. And a lot of people down south will know that how bad they are. But you can figure out some different things. Of course, like I said, you can use peppermint. I think that's probably one of the best ways to deter them. If you really want to kill them and make sure that they, are killed or whatever, and you probably want to put a beetle blaster. So I think the best way to treat these beetles is put in a whole bunch of different things. A lot of people like to use chemicals or whatever, but I don't like to do that. Peppermint will do good, and small hive beetle traps if you want to trap them and kill them. And the oil, I guess people can use water or vegetable oil. I have beetle oil that I use that comes from Man Lake, but we'll see how that goes. But we're 30 minutes into live stream. I want to talk about the main topic. And if you guys have any questions, go on and put them in the comment section while I talk about topic. Then we will get to the questions. And the main topic tonight, and a lot of people know this, and a lot of people talk about it, and I figured I'd talk about it tonight, and I figured it's a topic that needs to be talked about more often because I don't hear enough people talking about it. So, and that is intentional beekeeping, why is intentional beekeeping important? Why do you need to be intentional? That's what a lot of people wonder. Why do you need to be intentional with your bees? And I think being intentional is really important for beekeepers to think about and do and be intentional. And I've talked about being proactive. I talked about one of the steps to being successful. People ask how to be successful. One of those biggest ways is to, of course, do, being proactive. And I think if you really want to be successful in the long haul, and before I get into the topic, I'm talking about being successful, right? And this will lead into intentional beekeeping. There's a lot of different things aside you could do, like being intentional or being proactive with your bees. Um, no plan at all is a plan to fail, and also having plans. That's right, you have to have plans. And if you don't have a plan, then you don't really know where you are wanting to be headed. Do you want where do you want to head? And you know, being successful for me, I've had a lot of downfalls and a lot of things that haven't gone my way, and a lot of people will know what I mean throughout the years of my keeping bees. And even to this day, even though I've had 8 to 7 years of experience, I still sometimes I don't do things the right way, or I maybe, I'll not succeed with what I'm doing. And look, nobody's ever gonna succeed all the time, just because nobody in this world is really perfect, except except for God and some of that things. I'll carry on. And but nobody on earth, as I can say, is going to be successful all the time. But what everybody tries to do is to be successful, and that's what I've always tried. I've tried to, I've talked about in my recent video. I might have done a better job in the video, so go check out the video. But a lot of times, success happens in time, and a lot of times, some beekeepers may not have the patience to wait a while to get more experience, hands-on experience. Now, everything I do say in beekeeping, everything that you say in beekeeping has two meanings. The number one meaning is what I just said, for the long haul, but number two meaning is also being successful does mean learning basic beekeeping biology, because if you don't know your bees, if you don't know what bees are, then there's most likely chance that you will be limited to success. I will say it like that. I don't want to say that you will never be successful, but it'll be limited to success. Will it be limited to success for a long time? No. But what the thing is I'm trying to say is being successful, one of the sides of it, and this is the side I like to go to more often, is experience. And a lot of times, I see that all the time. New beekeepers getting into beekeeping who maybe made a mistake and maybe their bees died, and then they all of a sudden don't want to keep bees no more. And most of that, so I see that all the time. And I think when I look at that situation, I think nobody should ever quit at what they do. But what I think what people should do, beekeepers who think, oh, I guess I should just quit keeping bees because I'm terrible at it. But what you could do instead of thinking like that is, instead, I failed, but I'm not going to quit on my bees. I'm not going to quit at what I do, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep keeping my bees. I'm going to learn more about the bees. I'm also going to keep bees for a long time, so then I can continue to develop the I don't know what the word is, but continue maintaining and driving up to a point where you have hands-on experience. Now, that's basically what I really wanted to say. But anyway, I'm kind of getting sidetracked on the main topic of the video, but I mean on the live stream, that is. But anyway, that also goes back to intentional beekeeping. Now, a lot of times beekeepers will go out to their bee yards and do things. And earlier on the season, I'm not going to I don't deny anything on the channel. And that's the thing about my channel is, and everybody else I want to do, is everybody to be um the word is honest. I try to be honest as possible to everybody. I don't want to say something that I don't mean, and something that I haven't experienced or that I don't mean. But I want to be honest to everybody on the YouTube channel. I think that's very thing. Before I get into the topic, I can't lift mine anymore. I gotta have help to work bees now. Gotta reduce down to 3 or 4. I can't keep up with more till I get fixed. It's horrible. I'm sorry to hear about that, Earl. Um, it's unfortunate. But I do hope your bees are doing good where you're at. And I know sometimes, lifting boxes can be heavy whenever you're trying to lift them and, getting the supers off or whatever deeps and stuff. Because, you're dealing with about, I don't want to put a number because it can really go anywhere from maybe 20 pounds to maybe even 30 pounds, including with the bees in it. So it can get heavy. And, yeah. What do you think about, or this is for Earl, and I want Earl to answer it because he's the master of peppermint, but I will read it out so everybody can hear. What do you think about putting peppermint oil in candy board for people who feed in winter? And Earl, I would like for you to answer that in the comment section because actually I do feed with candy boards and stuff. I feed candy boards. A lot of people will say, and I excuse me for getting off topic, but I'll get back onto the topic in a second. But for me, whenever I feed my candy boards, a lot of people ask, "Why are you feeding candy boards in the South?" And that's a question that I can guarantee that's on the channel somewhere. If you go onto all the videos and look in comments, you'll find that question. And the reason why I feed candy boards is because I have success with it. And some people down here may not have success, but I do wonder how that works out. But anyway, let me get back to the topic. Intentional beekeeping, and what I was saying was a lot of times I had a problem with this earlier in the year about being intentional. I wasn't intentional about the bees, and what it really means about being intentional, what it means to me is having a reason for what you're doing. And of course everything has two sides, but I'm going to say on one side. But being intentional is having a reason for what you're doing. Of course, if you're like, I have a, before I keep on getting sidetracked. That's one problem with what I do, but I apologize. But while I'm on this topic of intentional beekeeping, check out my, I think it was somewhat recent. Um, I guess you'd call it a nugget or whatever, but it's called intentional beekeeping with Bruce's bees because he was the one who started up the topic, and it it's something that a lot of people should figure and think about. But anyway, let me get back to the topic again for the second time. But what it really means is to have a reason for what you're doing. But if you are like usual, if you're out there to learn about the bees, if you're out there to learn about the bees from the bees and getting into the bees like that, I don't see any problem with it. But one of the things is if you're going out there, just what's your reason for it? And like I said earlier, I had that problem because I didn't have no reason for going out to the beach. I just wanted to go out to the beach because I guess sometimes it can be a big hobby for me. But I got to the point where I have figured out to be intentional with the bees and do what I need to do with them. And my reasoning for going out to the bee yard, I think it's important that a lot of people think about that because a while back we talked a little bit about overstressing the bees, and one of those reasons for overstressing the bees is going out there for no reason every day. And what's your reason? And you're not being intentional. And I wasn't being intentional. Then I figured that out, and I figured out that hey, I need next year 2024. That's something new to improve on it, which is being intentional. That's next year what we're going to do. And hey, even in 2023, later in the year, I have progressed on being intentional, and I think it's doing all right. But that's really just what it means. Having a reason for what you're doing and being intentional is really important to having success because if you go out there for no reason and, just opening the hives every single day, and that's what I used to do, and having no reason for it, if you're going out, like I said earlier, like if you're out there for learning from the bees, if it's your first time, I think that's fine. But what I do suggest if you're going to go to your beehives, go out every 2 weeks, inspect your hive, see what they need to do. Do you need to treat? If you're going out there to put treatments in the hive or doing a mite test, that's good too. A lot of talking. But I see we have 18 people. Go on and share the live stream out. I am going to go on and do our giveaway. And I'm 40 minutes into the live stream. I think we should do it. Well, when I set this up, go on and put some comments in the comment box and ask some questions. I think that would be good for a lot of beekeepers to ask, and I think that'd be good. Let's see, giveaway tool. There we go. There we go. There we go. Um, let's see. What should the name to be? Let's see here. I'm gonna put a hashtag in here. Hashtag. I need to do a different hashtag in the thing, but like I said, go on and click the thumbs up, like Tracy says. I think that'd be good. All right, I got it. I got it. Um, I'm gonna do it as simple as I can. No, no, not that, but there you go. All right. Now let me do something here. Give me just a second. I'm doing your thing. What you said, Vincent. Um, give me a second to get it on screen for everybody to see. Do we want to do? No, we don't want to do that. I don't know if we should do that. You guys give me just a little bit. All right, how's that? Guys, can you guys see that? Thank you. I need to sit up a little bit so you guys can see me. Here, let me put a background in here. Put in there hashtag B24. Since we are in a new season, a new time, and I think that'd be good. Get some entries in there. Let's see, Smiley Ray R and J B. It's good to see you. I think new got two, and they're going and put it in there and have a chance to win. The poster. I know there's a lot of people who have not won it. The Earl has got a poster, but the poster I'm giving away is different than the one that Earl got. So and a lot of other people, I can't remember her name. Wow, we got a lot of people entering. Um, go on and share this live stream out because I'm gonna set this up here for just a second to so make sure you go on and get people to come on in and before it's too late because I think this would be good to a giveaway and do it. We got already 11 entries. Wow, it happened pretty fast. A lot of people wanted to win a poster. And like I said earlier, it isn't honestly anything special, but it is something I do want to just share my appreciation to everybody for Grayson, are you gonna autograph it? I will. I will autograph it on the back of it. Write my name on it for people who but yeah, it will come autographed. I'll send it out to whoever wins it by come next week. Get it out as quick as I can. It probably won't take too long to get it out. Just gotta print it and do that and stuff. But it has been a while since I've gave away a poster. I know. And whoever wins it, whoever comes out to be luckiest winner, of course, the fair winner will win it and win the poster. And to like I said, show appreciation for everything that everybody does and we are in a new year. So I will sign on the back of it my name, and I'll probably put on the back 2024, and everybody will be able to know what year it was from, and what year this poster is from. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna go up here and make sure there wasn't any questions. But guys, go on and put in a couple of questions while we wait for the for this B hashtag B24 poster. I'm gonna give I'm gonna give 2 more minutes for people to join in. We have 11 people entered in for the poster. I'll give everybody about 2 to 3 more minutes, and we'll go on and spin it. I'll probably start it. Actually, I'll give everybody 4 minutes to enter in. Give everybody some time to join in the live stream and uh, put in hashtag B24 to win the poster. And very good, very good time. Very good. I hope 2024 the season is good and a good season for everybody. I think it's gonna be good. I hope it's a good season. And how soon does your season start? From Justin Johnson. Really just depends. A lot of times our season does start actually in like April. Let's see, about March and April. I'm gonna say about early to mid March is when we can start doing and inspecting the beehives. And last year, 2023, we had some really good warm weather during our February, late February, but then in March we had a cold snap which ruined everything last year for our bees. And what I mean by ruined, um we didn't get all the honey that we wanted. We didn't get the nectar source because everything started to bloom right when it got warm, and then it just suddenly got cold and everything died off. All the nectar, everything just died off, and we didn't get a chance to do any of that last year. But I hope it's gonna. I'd rather it start later, like mid March, rather than earlier and then cold snap, because that is going to serve a part in how much honey we can get this year. 11 entry, or actually 12 entries now. And keep on and enter. Maybe we can hit about 15 entries before it comes up. Oh, sorry. Hey, Ronnie, good to see you in here. I saw you a couple times. How do you plan to amalgate a Varroa this year and treat them and all that different stuff? Well, we'll go. There's some different things. I hope this coming up season, I'm probably going to treat earlier in the season. I still actually got some Apivar strips left over from um here. Let me do something real quick. I don't want to keep that up all the time while I'm talking because you guys can't see me well. But I want to keep it up so people will know. You guys give me a second. I want to type in um enter hashtag B 2024 to win the sorry about that. I wanted to put that in there so people can see that. All right. So I don't want to keep that. I don't want to keep the thing up all the time, just because it'd be in my way while I answer this question. All right, you can see up there. Enter hashtag B2024 to win the giveaway. And I see Philip down there. Good to see you in here. And like I said, anybody who does join in, enter hashtag B24 exactly like it is on the screen to enter the giveaway and maybe have a good chance to win it. All right. And what I was talking about was Ronnie's question on Varroa mites. I do still have some um, Apivar strips remaining from the 2023 fall season that I entered. I'm going to put some of those in it. And you know what I do have, and I probably can't get to it, but in my cabinet over here, right there, I do have some Apigard. And a lot of people like Apigard. I'm going to try it out with the Apigard, and we're going to see how that does work next year. Of course, it does have specific temperatures, so we will look into that and see how that works out. How it works out and that kind of stuff, and we'll see how it all does play out in the Varroa mix. But we will probably do a couple different with Apivar and do some with Apigard. We're gonna do some treatments in spring, summer, and fall. Is what we're probably gonna do. I'm gonna get more. Oh, what was it going on? But anyway, kind of wait till the season comes, but I do plan on doing it on coming up and some different things. We got other things planned. And before we do get it into the giveaway, like I said, go and enter your thing. I do have a couple announcements. I wanted to announce uh, a couple things I do have planned. Number one is I at some point we will get more guests on this live stream. We'll try to get some of that going on at some point. I've just been busy, haven't been doing anything like that, getting guests on, but you stay tuned. Number two, I will be on Tim and Hannah's live stream, so check out Gunline Bees. They have the live stream, a fellowship every Sunday night, and they have a really good YouTube channel. And they join here on our live stream on Monday nights, and we appreciate their support. You guys go check out Gunline Bees. I'll leave a link in the thing so then people can go check them out. We'll have a live stream. It's going to be Sunday the 21st at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it will be 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And you guys go check that out. We'll see you then. I think that will be a very fun time, and I look forward to it. And thank you, Gunline Bees, Tim and Hannah, for inviting me on there. It's going to be a blast for sure. Do you have any advice on hive beetle management? And we actually talked about that earlier. And whenever we talk about managing beetles for southern people, because down here in South Alabama we have a bad problem with the beetles, and one of the best ways to do it, and look, I'm not the professional on this, but I would suggest to go to Hillbilly Beekeeping and look at it. And at Earl's channel, he talks a lot about peppermint like this. See if you guys can see that. All right, now this is just what you do, and I'm not gonna give away the whole recipe because I don't know if Earl wants me to or not. But what you do is you I cook it. I don't really want to say cook it, but you add sugar, you add syrup, glucose syrup, Apis biologics in it, that kind of thing. And you also put in the peppermint treatment, which I think is this. Correct me. Is this the peppermint treatment, Earl? I'm not the peppermint treatment, but the peppermint extract. If you're still into it, Earl, I think this is the peppermint extract. And I'm gonna read the directions and cook this thing up, and I think that'll be a good thing to do. That's number one, to do like peppermint and stuff like that. I think it's really good, and we'll check that out later on. Number two, you can put beetle blasters traps in your hives to kind of make sure to do that. That'll help out your ways of doing it. I think that'll help with beetle problems. I have that beetle problem in winter. I know Bruce has a terrible beetle problem, and I'm probably missing a couple other things. You can put Dixie towels on top, and they get caught up in the towels, and sometimes that does happen. That works very well too. You can also use, what are the things called? It's always hard to remember things sometimes because you have to think about it. But sometimes one thing about whenever I do things like this, I can make up a speech, like one of the best speeches in my head. But then whenever I go do a video, I think of a video, of course. And I figured I brought this up since of that, and what I really let me get back to what I was saying. That whenever I think of a speech or I think of a video idea or whatever, those kind of things, I think it up one of the best speeches, or not really speech, I don't want to say speech, but a really good video, really good topic. But when I go do the video, I can't say I can't say the video out loud because it's like hard to remember all those things that I once remembered. Sometimes that's something funny that I think about. But oh yeah, so I look forward to it too, and maybe Vincent will have a little visit from Vincent in the studio. I'll probably have the same studio. Vincent may pop in for a couple minutes as well. I think that'll be fun too. And like I said, go check their channel out. We'll do that Sunday on the 21st. That'll be something fun. to do, and I appreciate the opportunity. Now we're 55 minutes into live stream. It's just been a really good live stream. And anybody who's finally checking in, enter hashtag B24 to win a giveaway. I'll give you guys till 7:57 to, or I'll give y'all 7:58 to put in the giveaway, and then we'll spin it. Let me go on and put this down. All right. No banners. I'm going to take that off. All right. There you go. We have 13 entries for the giveaway. All right. We'll wait and see how that all turns out for the hashtag B24. A new season, new time. And I'll autograph it for people who don't know. I'll autograph it and send it out within a week. I think that'll be fun and good for everybody else who, wants to have it and do whatever they want with it. Hang it up, put it in a frame, or just hang it up on the wall or on your whiteboard or anything that you like to hang it up on, or like a little thing on the wall. I think it'll be good. And Vincent actually made the poster I'm giving away. I don't know if I have it right in my hand, but Vincent customized it. And what I'll do for the giveaway, and this is I'm not going to say what it looks like, and for both these posters, it's going to kind of like a surprise because I don't have the poster with me. If you guys go check out the video of mine, I wasn't able to show it, but somewhere around here. But I may put in another little poster. I may let Vincent design another little poster, and we'll add it on there as well, and we'll see how that works out as well. All right. I think we're about to. You guys ready to is Vincent sign it too? Sure, Vincent will sign it too since Vincent made it. We'll let Vincent sign it. I think that'll be good. Especially the one that he is gonna make. We'll let him sign it on the back as well. I think that's something that we want to do as well. Well, I've waited for a good bit. I don't think anybody else is gonna join in on the. I'm going to, Ron. Don't worry, it'll be signed too. We're going on and draw it. So 10 seconds. 10 seconds left to enter it. Oh, Ed, you just made it into the B24. Good to see you. Because I don't think I've seen Ed for in this live stream. So good to see you enter it. Hashtag B24. I'm just giving everybody a little bit more time because I want everybody to be in on this good little thing. And make sure you do it the same way like I have it on the thing so you can do it. I saw that Ed but then he put it on there. I figured that'd be good. All right, I'll give you guys 30 more seconds, and then whenever we hit 8 o'clock, and then we will draw it. I think that's gonna be the best. But I do gotta say, I appreciate everybody for checking in to the live stream and supporting this YouTube channel. We've made it a long way within a year. A year ago, Bob and Lee found me on YouTube, and ever since then, I've been doing good on here. Good fellowship, good people joining in who love talking about bees, and and I appreciate it. All right, let's go on, and I don't want to keep you guys waiting. Let's go on and draw the wheel. Let me go on and solo it on this so you guys can see it. I hope you guys can still hear me. If you guys can't, then all right. Let's see, who does it land on? The lucky winner is Philip Morse at RTX Honeybees. I see you down there. Congratulations, Philip, for winning the poster. And what you do need to do, let me go on and solo this back out. What you need to do, Philip, is to email me at my email. Let me go on and put it in there for you. Oh, Lee just missed the giveaway. Hey, Lee, we just did a little giveaway, and unfortunate, we weren't able to put you in there. But Grayson Guitar 13 at Gmail. You know what? Since I do see some more people in here, all right, Philip, you just email me at GraysonGuitar at 13 at gmail.com. But um, you take that and or go to my about section on YouTube channel. You can find that there. Vincent, do you think we should do one more giveaway? Do you think we should do that for people who weren't able to join in right in time? Put that in the private chat. Maybe jar honey. Wait, we might be able to do that. All right, guys. I'm gonna do this because I really want to, and we're gonna do a different one. But we're gonna do one more giveaway, and the reason why I want to do one more giveaway is because I just want to show my extra appreciation to everybody. And fortunately, everybody can't win it, but this is not. We will include a poster in this one, or I don't know if we probably won't put in a poster in it because this can be something different. And this is Vincent's idea, so I'm gonna let Vincent be the one whenever because I like to put like a little thing in there showing appreciation or whatever. I'm gonna let Vincent sign it because he was the one who came up with this idea, and we're gonna give away one of our bottles of honey for appreciation to everybody who does watch the YouTube channel because I do want to so whoever wins this so let me put this in here. And this is some honey from let's see a year ago or something like that. Last year. I think I should do all caps. Southern. Alright, I'm gonna make it simple as much as I can. Alright. There you go. Alright. So, this is gonna be the giveaway for our Southern honey that, our bees made and no chemicals added or anything. So what you do is enter in hashtag honey to win it. I'm gonna give everybody a little bit to do it, and then after this, we're gonna go on and end it because gotta get going and things. And I hope my audio is all right because it's all these different setups and stuff. So I hope it's all good. Go on and enter hashtag honey to have a chance at winning one of our some of our honey. And whoever wins it, I would appreciate for them to let me know how it tastes because I want to make sure because I want to know that it tastes good. Hey, we already have 10 people in there wanting it. Good to see. 11. Oh, we got Thomas in there. 12 people in there so far. All right. And I'm doing this event to allow people who weren't able to get into our other giveaway to get into this giveaway. And of course, I guess not everybody's gonna be able to get into the giveaway. So if I miss somebody who wasn't able to get in the giveaway, I am sorry about that. But if you weren't able to win the giveaway because only one person can win it, we'll do it future giveaways in the future. But like I said, Philip, do email me at some point whenever you have the time, and we can send it out to you as quick as possible. Got 12 entries in there. Any more people who want hashtag honey? Make sure you do pronounce it correctly, or it will not be added to the thing because sometimes stuff like that. 13 people. But as we wait for more people to enter in, like I said earlier, the reason why I'm doing two giveaways is just to, show appreciation for everybody. We've made it this far, and look, I couldn't have done this without all the viewers. I couldn't have, been where I am without it, people, doing it. But yeah. There's Lisa. Good to see you in there. It's good to see some familiar names and some unfamiliar names in here, and I appreciate everybody joining in. And Lisa's near me, probably in Ozark somewhere around there, and um, good to see you. And you know, we're able to talk a little bit about intentional beekeeping, able to do a giveaway, and our second giveaway hashtag honey. And I hope everybody enjoys whenever whoever wins. You know, you gotta can have a chance at winning the honey. One thing I do like about honey is I like to try other people's honey because everybody has like different type of honey, whether it be southern honey or northern honey. I think all the honeys are really you know good, and it's really good to try. So whoever wins it, whether they be in the south or north, I hope you guys enjoy it. And what I like to do is I like to put it on toast or whatever and be able to do it like that. It's really good to put on toast or put it on biscuits. Biscuits, you can put them on biscuits, or you can. I know a lot of people who do who put honey on rashes or burns because that was an old thing that people used to do for treatments and things to do that with and make sure that they can have that as a way to heal as a medicine kind of type of thing, and you can do that as well, and that works good too. Whoever, and also a lot of people, if you have use that for sickness as well, and put it on chicken when you grill it, very good. Yeah, I'm sure that's very good too. We've also put honey on pecans and stuff like that. That's good, very good too. Whenever you do that as well, and put it in the grill. I think that's how you do it. Something like that. It's good that way too. And I'm gonna give everybody a couple more minutes, and then we'll draw it and wrap the live stream up. I appreciate everybody taking time to come on here and join this live stream, taking the time to watch my videos, taking the time to be a part of our community. I appreciate it. And if you guys will, go on and put a thumbs up on the live stream. I appreciate it a lot. It will, help me out whenever you click a like. Before y'all, yeah, that's right. Oh, don't worry, it'll definitely be up, Thomas, for you to view later on. It's all right. Don't worry about it. It will definitely be up later if you want to come back and view it and see. Oh, and jerky, it's great on that too. You know what? Honey is good on a lot of different things. Just depends on what it's on. It's on. I like it on a lot of different things, and it's good. One more minute, and I'm gonna go on and get this thing rolling. And whoever does win it will email me too and let me know that you won the honey, and I'll send that out to you too. I think that'd be good. 24 people on. I see that there's 24 people on, and 17 thumbs up. Go on, smash that thumbs up. That'll help us out a lot. And go on and join in on the giveaway. It'll help out for more people to be able to get in on this thing and be able to have a chance at winning this honey. Because we have 14 in there. I want to at least get 15 on there for somebody to win. Put on my baked beans and canned yams. I'm sure that's good. We need one more. We have to have one more to make it a good even 15. If we don't get one more, I'll just go on and get it. But I'll give you guys 30 more seconds. Lee, I add honey and mustard to my baked beans. Oh, there's Joey. Good to see you in there, and thanks for joining in on the giveaway. And Joey's from in Louisiana, I think that's where he's from. It's good to see you. All right, we'll go on and spin this thing, and we got 15 on there. Draw. All right. Who's it going to be, and who's going to win it? Justin Johnson. Congratulations, Justin. And go on and email me at Grayson Guitar 13 at gmail.com. All right, email me there, Justin. If you're still on here, I hope you're on there. Email me there and let me know that you were the winner of the hashtag honey, and we'll send it out to you as quick as possible. What you do need to do is let me know. Send me your address via email, and I will send it out to you right away. Hope you do enjoy it though. I see there's 26 people on here, and I don't want to keep this thing going on because I know a lot of people probably have other things to do. But to the winners of the giveaways, make sure, like I said a couple times, email me. I'll get it out to you, and congratulations to the winners. And I know, and whoever, everybody who's in here wasn't able to win it. Stay tuned for more live streams. I'll get more giveaways on, and more people will be able to win things. Before I get off, I have to say thank you to Thomas Captain Haver. I'm going to go on and show up his comment. Here's to people hitting the like button. Good job with your channel. Keep it up. I really do appreciate the super sticker. I really do appreciate it, and the support. And I really do appreciate it to everybody who does that and who just supports by watching the channel and doing stuff like that. I do appreciate it. And thanks, Thomas, for your donation. I appreciate it. And thanks everybody for joining in and taking the time to come in here and listen to me talk. And I had a good time doing this. It's been a while since I've done a live stream, and I figured tonight would be the night, and I finally got it done. But stay tuned for next week. We'll probably do next Monday night live stream, and stay tuned also for Sunday night 21st with Tim and Hannah at Gun on Bees. That'll be fun too, and it'll be a good time to talk on there because they have a good fellowship every Sunday night. I really like to watch it, and it's a really good place to go and just chat bees and stuff like that. So it'll be a blast to talk on there and talk bees and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm dragging on. Thanks, guys, for checking in, watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next beekeeping video. Take care, everyone. Oh.